A lot of people try to do both sides at once. Now, I've done both sides at once, but to be honest with you, it's a lot of hassle, a lot of trouble, and you're just moving like a crazy man the whole time. There we go. Notice how I very thoroughly put it onto these barbs. You don't want to miss spots. You want to try to cover it all. Looking straight down all of them. Plenty of bend there. And then you want to look at each one, make sure that each one is straight up and down. Once you've got that there, leave it. You've got a really nice surface started here. A lot of people will put oil in these hinges. I don't, and I'll show you why afterwards. Find a place you can put it. Give it time to harden. Okay, we're back. You can see they're a little stiff because they got the epoxy hardening in the hinge, but they loosen right up. And I'll show you a little trick about that at the end. So here's the trick that I use to get all four of them done at the same time by putting the surface onto the wing. Now I always make sure that whatever I do, I take my smaller piece and pump a fair amount of epoxy down into the hole. And yes, it makes a bit of a mess on the countertop. You'll get over it. It cleans up. Okay, I've got a little epoxy into each of these. And here's how I rapidly apply epoxy to the other ones. Pour it on, and then just use an extra little cup to just run it around. That gives you enough to put it together with. There you go. Once you put it together, reach down between with a piece of paper towel, wipe up the epoxy, flip it over, do the same on the other side. This is just something I do. I push it straight down in and secure it with tape so they don't back out. Virtually no gap. We'll let it harden. Okay, here's what I was talking about, keeping each half of the tape on each side. Take the tape, and you get most of it just peeling it right up. And we'll show you what it looks like as soon as all the tape's off. Okay, here's the wing, all done. Tape's off of it. You get a little bit of junk right here, a little bit of leftover epoxy around the hinge. You can use something like the tip of your X-Acto knife and get it out of there. That's easy stuff to do. And once you've got it all out of there, you see it moves pretty easy. Now, I didn't use any oil, you remember, like everybody says to do. That's because I think it can affect the glue if it's mishandled. So, well, actually, this is oil. But before we oil it, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a drop. Excuse the noise there. I'm going to take a drop of denatured alcohol and put it on each one of these. Now the way I'm doing it is I'm just using a glue tip, dipping it in alcohol, put my finger over the top like you put your finger over a straw to hold milk in it or a liquid in it. Once you put the denatured alcohol on the hinge, you go like that. Now look at this. See how loose it is now? Now that denatured alcohol is going to evaporate in just a couple of minutes. In the meantime, it's loosened everything up and gotten things turning. I see another little bit of junk here, and I'll get that. Okay, the last thing you want to do, you put a drop of oil on each hinge. Just a single small drop of oil. I use Militech oil. It's kind of a specialized gun oil, but you could use almost any kind of oil. And there you go. It's done. It's done. Thank you for joining us again for another segment of Building with Jim. I hope you enjoyed our review of how to install Robart pin hinges, Jim style. And we'll see you at the field.